Rachel here, and today I'm going to be filming for you guys a quick current reads slash book haul video. Usually I do my current reads like separate from my book hauls, but I'm really only reading one thing right now and maybe gonna start a second thing. But I wanted to show you guys what I was reading really quickly and a couple of things that I picked up today. It's mostly mass market paperbacks. Now if you know me, you know I hate mass market paperbacks, but I'm trying to step into that territory because so many of the like sci-fi or paranormal fantasy books that I want to read are mass market paperbacks. And so we have a used bookstore called the Book Rack that's on Main Street in the town I live in. They have not really anything new. Their bookstore is like legit like old. They've got tons and tons and tons and tons of mass market paperbacks, and so I went perusing through them today and I found some stuff that I was wanting to get, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that with that. And then I also wanted to show you guys an unboxing because I'm very excited about it. I haven't held it yet, and you might know what it is because you know it came out yesterday. But yes, let's go ahead and let's get started. I am currently reading The First 15 Lives of Harry August by Claire North, and I am about 100 pages into this and I am really enjoying this. This was a birthday gift for me from Lindsay, and I wanted to read this one so bad, but like legit when I look at my shelves I get so overwhelmed because there is like everything I want to read right now. And but this was the one that I went ahead and picked up. I've had this since March and I feel horrible that I haven't read it yet, but I am currently reading it and I am absolutely loving this. This follows a main character named Harry August, and every time he dies he is reborn again into the same life, and he lives the same life over again until his 15th life, I believe. A young girl comes to him at his deathbed and tells him that the world is going to end and he's got to do something about it. It is really good so far. A lot of the jargon can be a little bit overwhelming and almost philosophical to an extent, so sometimes it's a little bit slow because I'm trying to like process all of the things that are going on. But I really love the story, and I think it's so cool that every different chapter is kind of a different life that he's lived. It's awesome. I really enjoy this so far, and I know I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 stars. Next, I'm going to show you guys the books that I have accumulated here recently, and I'll start with the mass market paperbacks. So the first book that I got from this little bookstore is going to be Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. This is the first book in the Broken Empire trilogy, and this Mark Lawrence is a grimdark author, and the only other grimdark author I know is going to be Joe Abercrombie. I've heard kind of mixed things about this, but I've heard it's gritty and it's dark and that the main character is deplorable, and I like that. So I am looking quite forward to reading this. It is pretty short, and hopefully I will be getting to this soon. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what this is about, but I've heard it can be really dark at times. The next book is a book that I'm super duper excited about because this is one of my favorite authors, and it's going to be Daughter of Blood by Anne Bishop. This is the first book in the Black Jewels trilogy, which is not really so much of a trilogy anymore. I believe there's a whole bunch of books in it. Like there's 3 or 4 spin-offs to the original trilogy. But this is the same author that wrote the Others series, or the ongoing of the Others series. The first book is Written in Red. I love that series so freaking much, and I love the writing style so much that I am very interested to see how her other fantasy series goes. I am not 100% sure what this trilogy entails, but if it is anything like the writing style of the Others series, I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one. And the next 2 books you guys are going to laugh at me for, but that's totally okay. If you guys remember a couple book hauls ago, I got the first book in a trilogy series thing by Laurel K. Hamilton. I was intending to look for the Anita Blake Hunter Vampire Hunter series, and I accidentally picked up something wrong, the wrong book. I think it's Night Seer is what I picked up, and so I looked for Laurel K. Hamilton, and I was able to find the first 2 books in the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. Is that right? And the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. I think that's right. And the first book I found was going to be Guilty Pleasures, and the second book is The Laughing Corpse, and these are the first and second books of the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. Why is that so hard? I am really unsure of what these are about, and I've heard that as the series progresses it turns into sex and nothing but sex, and I like sex, so maybe I'll like these books. I don't know. I'm really interested to see what I'm going to think about Guilty Pleasures. This is seriously like I believe that Laurel K. Hamilton has no plans of ending this series anytime soon, which is really overwhelming because there's over like, there's like 28 books in the series, and I'm just like, at some point you gotta end it, girl. At some point it's gotta end. But I am interested to see if this is something that I might enjoy. These are rather short, so we'll see how this goes. And then the next book that I got from this bookstore is going to be Wielding a Sword, and this is the 4th book in the Incarnations of Immortality series by Pierce Anthony. This is a 6-book fantasy series. If I remember correctly, the main character murders or kills Death, and then he has to become Death himself. The first book is going to be On a Pale Horse. I have actually not read the series yet. However, I want to collect all of the books in it so I can marathon them. There are a total of 6 books. Pierce Anthony is a very popular sci-fi fantasy author, and I've heard really good things about this. I know Sana really likes On a Pale Horse, and I feel like Reagan has read it too, but I'm looking quite forward to collecting the last 2 books in the series to complete it, and then I will be marathoning them. The next 2 books were sent to me by publishers. One of them I requested, and one of them was sent to me for review, and the first one I requested is going to be Vengence Road by Aaron Bowman. This is Aaron Bowman's debut novel. This came out on September 1st, and I have a full written review that I will go ahead and link down below. I'm also going to be doing a mini reviews video with 3 books in it, and this is going to be included in it. I requested this from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, and I was extremely excited when I saw that they had sent it to me. I read this in pretty much one day. I absolutely love this. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. This follows a main character named Kate, and Kate is 18 years old, and her father is brutally murdered by this gang, and then she doesn't know why, and so she decides that she wants to go and track down this gang and extract revenge on them. And she by doing so, she disguises herself as a boy so that she goes kind of undetected, and on her journey she is followed by 2 guys, Will and Jesse, who are saying that they're just following her just so that they can get to a certain area, and a whole bunch of different things happen, and it is really, really, really good. This is the first Western I have ever read, and I absolutely loved it. Also, Erin Bowman is fantastic. She's very, very sweet, and I loved talking to her after I finished the book. And the next book was sent to me by Quirk Books, and it is really fun. It is going to be the Big Bad Book of Bill Murray, a critical appreciation of the world's finest author by Robert Schonenberg. This is a pretty much A to Z book pretty much of Bill Murray. In the bag it's got nothing but pictures of Bill Murray. All throughout it it's got different things about Bill Murray. And something I think is really interesting about Bill Murray is the fact that he is seriously a beloved actor. Everybody loves Bill Murray, especially like say Reddit, the website Reddit loves Bill Murray. And I think the reason that we love Bill Murray so much is because he is so random. Like in all the pictures that he shows up in, all the parties that he crashes, he's just a random guy. I like Bill Murray. He's funny. I especially love him in Zombieland, like duh, and Ghostbusters, like duh. We love Bill Murray. Bill Murray's awesome. This is seriously like, this is this particular author take on the must-watch Bill Murray movies if you consider yourself a Bill Murray fan, and the ones that are really good and the ones he just makes a cameo in and just all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. I love this. Like, this is the coolest coffee table book, and I get questions about it all the time. Thank you so much, Quirk Books. And finally is my mini unboxing that I'm super, super excited about, and I just can't wait to open it. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is, and that's okay, but, you know, I'm super excited. So, this was a pre-order for me, and I pre-ordered this in July, and oh my god, I'm looking at it, and I think this is my favorite cover of all of the books in the series. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. Oh my god, it's huge, but it is seriously stunning. Holy freaking bejesus. I just, it's a first edition. Beautiful. The map. I can't wait to get back into this world. Oh my god. The 3rd book kind of left me disappointed, but I have high hopes for this one, considering this book is like 650 pages. Like, 650 pages. I'm going to be starting this like ridiculously soon because I am that excited to read this. Granted, like I said, I think this is my favorite cover of the whole series so far. It's got Selena on front and she is dressed up like a warrior. I can't wait to read this. This is seriously so beautiful. If you guys don't know what the Throne of Glass series is about, I don't know what to tell you. Go and look it up because I love this series a lot. And to go with that, because I pre-ordered it, I was able to send a copy of my receipt to Bloomsbury, and they were kind enough to send me some pins. So they say, I love Dorian, I will not be afraid, Team Selena, keep calm and read A Throne of Glass, I love Kale, I'd rather be in Terrason, and I love Rowan. And these are really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they were sent to me because I sent them a receipt saying that I pre-ordered them. So, whoo, those are all of the books that I have gotten here recently and what I'm currently reading. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know down below. But other than that, guys, thanks so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.